You're not very nice. You're not very nice. Brr. Okay, an inky beak is snipping at Molgromere.
Impossible. Can't be it.
Okay. The inky beak is snipping. AC 28?
Yep.
Okay, you can't be hit. It's still kind of flapping around, but it's like a weird 2D kind of flat surface of a beak. It is big. All right.
You unruly doodles, we own you.
Umi Bozu has a readied action. Banta.
Okay. How far am I from the top of the stairs?
Oh, the stairs for you? Oh, they're like super easy to climb. It's like, 10 foot of stairs. Super good. Like, so easy to get up the stairs.
Yeah, we get up the stairs.
Really inviting stairs.
Okay, so question. Okay, is this the stairs? Is a painting and the stairs?
No,
over here?
the stairs are here.
Okay.
The stairs you go up. Well,
Hey.
you go up, you basically turn the corner, and then you're in the attic. This is the store downstairs.
Okay. Hey, why are you attacking my brother, Molgromere? I punch Molgromere. No, kidding.
Champion! Champion! Lady champion! You are being heralded as a champion by many stupid creatures in this room. Or non-verbose creatures. Stupid is the wrong word. Okay. What are you trying to do, champion?
I told you my loyalty is to my captain. Whack-a-mole.
Okay, what is your base perception?
Yeah, not very good. Let's be honest here. Let's be very honest here. Dumb monk. Perception 15, baby.
Okay, so 25.
I had my level.
All right.
See a pain on Mark's face.
I have been humbled by some of the recent editions where you add your level to things.
It's only inevitable.
Inevitable. Okay, there's a weird tendril that is grabbing your ankle. Like basically, this weird creature's mustache is grabbing you.
Oh, is that the ready to action?
That's the ready to action. Yep. It is. It's like cute and horrific simultaneously. Nobody up here is super. Actually, Molgromere. Molgromere, do you have knowledge nature?
I have
knowledge religion. Sorry.
I do have knowledge religion. Yes.
Okay. The tentacle that is grabbing at Banta, you think is like a drawing of an undead.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what we're doing, huh?
Drawing of an undead. Okay.
it's an undead drawn dead. You can see the ooze or what have you. All right. It's going to attempt to grab Banta.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
You have the worst luck, I swear.
Banta gets scooped and pulled towards the painting. He's being yanked towards the painting, and there's a tug of war. This is your first, you're just started touching the painting.
Yep.
You feel yourself becoming thinner.
Yep.
Well, alcohol has a lot of calories in it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No late night McDonald's runs anymore.
A little thinner is.
Dagobert and guard.
I only did
Careful.
one action.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. Continue.
Did I get to? Okay.
You went to go. You came up. They called you the champion, and then you tried to punch a painting, and you got snatched. Also, with the tentacle out, you can see it. It was just extremely hard to see, it was hiding under the water in the painting. It was very difficult to see, but now it's very obvious that it's there.
Okay. Banta go large. Banta go. Banta go do that.
Okay. So 2 actions to turn into Big Banta.
Gonna get the gorilla.
A very busy room. Like I said,
I did not get a chance to charge.
You have a haste attack.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna punch this thing, stunning fist.
Okay. Are you punching the tentacle, or are you trying to punch into the painting?
Yeah, destroy the tentacle.
Okay.
Tentacle. Okay. Let's see, 1d20 plus 16. I'm a big guy. So plus 19 plus 18. Mm, 18. 33.
33 does punch the tentacle.
Okay, damage is 4d6 plus 17, 18, 19.
That merchant.
29.
Okay, so you are doing what type of damage?
This is a bludgeoning damage because my fists are bludgeoning.
Okay, bludgeoning damage. Okay, the tentacles are rubbery and clingy. It was 29 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 19 damage done to the tentacle. It is still holding on to you. It's still pulling you. All right.
Pull his ass out of the painting. Come here.
Come here. Jinshe. Oh, sorry. Dagobert and guard. Try not to scratch the floors. Careful.
Like a fist goes through the roof.
Jinshe.
Well, go up the steps.
Okay.
He's got a 70-foot move right now.
All right, so it's 30. So it takes you basically end out up there. How are you unsqueezing yourself at the top of the stairwell at the top of the stairs? Like, are you just kind of?
I think we'll stay in the stairwell.
Okay, so you're
we'll
squeezed there,
and we'll use our long spear to tip the painting over that the bird came out of, so that it's facing down and along the ground.
Okay. Give me a. Are you worried about damaging the painting?
Not especially.
Okay. Attack roll AC 15.
Okay, I think it's just don't roll a 1 at this point. With the spear.
I did it with my spear.
Yeah, it's don't roll 1 with all the buffs that are running. 15. So.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to you flick it over. There's a thudding noise as the painting ends up smacking face down. Just move that to the side for now, and I'm going to draw. Boom.
And then haste attack. We're going to bite the katame.
Oh.
13, and then we've got divine power and bull strength and mutagen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -4 for squeezing.
-4 for squeezing. Yep.
Nat 20, AC 35.
Yep. And despite being a creature of paint, he has anatomy enough to stab in the eye.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's going to be hilarious if he doesn't get a chance to use his take 20 once per day.
All right, he's got a 16 damage.
Did you roll to confirm?
Oh, he's got a.
He has anatomy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. 13, 19, so it'd be 15 to confirm. 28 to confirm.
Okay. Yeah. That's critical.
Crit. Standard crit. Okay, so 2d6 plus 14 plus 14. Oh, Vine Strike plus 1d6. 40 damage, and he needs to make a reflex save or become entangled.
Okay. He is entangled.
Okay. And now the grapple attempt, because this is a bite.
And I'm assuming the DC is more than 4 on the reflex save.
Yep.
Yep.
Grapple.
Griplo.
Plus 28, and then I've got a plus 6. Oh, -4 for squeezing. 33 on the grapple.
Oh, you grabbed him.
Okay, let's do constrict damage.
He'd rather you didn't.
Okay. We won't.
Oh, that worked. Oh.
23 damage from the constrict.
Okay. The creature is like heavily. Actually, give me a second. 23. You said.
Mm-hmm.
The creature like pops. The creature was bruised by your bite, and then you squeeze him, and he pops into like this like spray of ink and color.
Oh, he's popped. Okay.
He's splatted.
Cool. How many actions did it take to get up the stairs? 70?
It took 2.
2, and then I flipped the thing, and then
You did 2 attacks.
Yeah, okay. I'm done. Yep.
Yeah, and then similar to the spider being, it was bruised and then it popped.
Do we see anything in the room that is like moving, like this guy's returning to a painting somewhere?
Not that like nothing that's super obvious.
Okay.
Like
Right.
it's not in the fraction of a second, there's nothing that you can see that's
Okay.
all right.
Let's just tip the painting over.
Katame.
We'll deal with you one at a time. One art at a time.
Katame uses his natural 20 once per day to reposition somebody into the painting, but can't because he's been popped.
Good job, boys.
Top of the round.
That's a shame, yeah.
Ayo. All right. You found your way into my domain. So I've already manipulated the path.
Guess we're chopping tentacles on Black Dog's turn.
Chopper, chopper. Okay. There is there's the sound of Sebastian screaming in pain and shouting, "Help me, you dullards! What are you doing? Come quick!" Coming from downstairs. I need a will save.
From the people upstairs, I'm
The
assuming.
people upstairs, yep.
Okay.
If you have bonuses versus illusions, that applies here.
Is it a mind affecting?
Give me 1 second. I don't. I need to open it.
And we do have like anti-evil compulsion. Like
It's not a compulsion. That is for sure.
Molgromere got a 26.
Okay, so yeah, it's a fake. It is a fake. It is a glamour.
Don't listen to it. It is a lie.
20 from Jin.
20 from Jin. Yeah, you make it. It is a fake Sebastian calling for help.
Okay. It is a ruse. Sebastian is outside the window.
No, I'm definitely down here, and I'm also a big stupid fishy fish.
Black
Oh,
Dog
look
got
at me! I'm so smart, and so oh god.
Black Dog got a 15.
Black Dog. Oh god, he must really be hurt. He's calling himself a big fishy fish. No, you don't have to go help him. You just think Sebastian is downstairs and asking for help.
And Banta
fine.
is 18.
I'm
Banta
talking to him in
also
my head.
Sebastian is downstairs, and like Sebastian is calling for help downstairs. You're also being grabbed by a horrible thing. Okay. Paku. You're down here all by yourself, all by your lonely.
What? What?
So lonely.
Gotano's down there. Although Black Dog might feel guilty about trying to eat Sebastian. So.
That's true. Okay, there's a telepathic conversation going on with Gotano. I'm just going to put Baku here as reference. He's not physically there. So, you're one of the ones she's mad at.
Well, what Gotano do?
Apparently, you severed a fabric to one of the core colors?
Not one me.
It kind of looks like it was you.
Nah, I was just there when it happened. You're talking about all the black stuff and the shadowy stuff. Yeah, I didn't do that. That was the monkey.
You were both there. We can
Yeah,
see it.
we were both there, but he did it. I don't know how to do that.
It can be seen in your hue. Your colors are off.
My color is fine. Just fine. Ask the ladies.
When they say sacrifice, they don't really mean sacrifice, but they just mean appropriately punish.
Yeah, I don't like either of those. I'll be honest with you.
But if you didn't do anything, then the punishment should be really easy, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think if anything, I'm pointing you in the direction of the true culprit. So I think a reward is in order.
I'm certain the lady will give you. I'm certain that May Stara will give you a reward if you speak with her.
Miss Stara, huh? I don't think I've heard that name before.
It's something that not Black Dog, Banta said when he woke up. That was one of the things he mumbled.
Miss Stara.
Mayo Satora.
Mayo Satora. Okay.
Yeah, it's one that I'm going to have to spend some time practicing as well. Yes, the DM created a name you can't say. It happens.
Happens to me every campaign.
So what happened? That's too many vowels, man. Big one. If you speak with her, I'm certain she'll give you a reward.
Okay, consider it my good deed.
Maybe
How about I stay here while my friends wreck your painting life, and
maybe you could be a champion like Sunda.
Yeah, no, that looks like a lot of work, and that's not my thing. You should see how many push-ups he does. It's ridiculous.
Oh, not everything is about structure. Banta is very structured, but you're very colorful. Maybe you're one of the colors.
Well, I am colorful. I can't deny that.
So enchanting.
Yeah, it's one word for me.
If you were to say enchantment had a color, what color would it be?
Well, it would be like a light, like greenish yellow, like glowy.
Blue.
I thought it would be more of like an indigo.
Nah, fuck indigo, man.
Okay, next on the initiative list, we've got Black Dog. Sebastian is crying for help downstairs, but Banta is being eaten by a painting in front of you.
Gotano, save Sebastian! He's gonna.
Gotano's probably looking at Sebastian on the side. Got him.
All right, we're gonna attack a fucking tendril that's holding Banta down.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Yeah. The weapons in there. This is in there. Rage mutagen. There's no Bard song. There's haste. Okay. Does it see me? While I'm invisible?
Give me one. I believe it does see you, but I want to confirm. I have. Oh, there's my umibozu. You are not touching the water, but you are within that range. Yes, it does see you.
Okay. AC 40.
You strike the tentacle.
Okay. And it's Ayujitsu bull.
To be Ayujitsu bull, it needs to be what? What are it is a. It's a creature or an object?
Or a creature? Yeah.
Give me 1 second. It is amorphous. It does not have. It is malleable and shapeless. So I think it is a creature, but it is a shapeless creature. So I think this one doesn't. It doesn't apply to.
Oh. Oh, we found
The other painting creatures it would have. This one it doesn't.
Make a black dog mad. 44 slashing magical damage on the tentacle.
Okay. The slashing works, the magic works, but there's something else that's missing. It still like bounces or cleaves. There's this little burst of light and energy as you cut. So you said 44?
Mm-hmm.
That's still a lot. Oh my god. Okay, so the tentacle is bruised.
Okay, we'll attack again. This is iterative attack. So second attack. AC 32.
AC 32 hits the tentacle.
He's holding the tentacle for like it's right here.
45 damage.
Okay, the tentacle pops. Banta, you're no longer grappled. At that point, up to your elbow, you were stuck in the painting, but
I'll
you're able to pull yourself out.
Take a cleaving finish.
Okay.
I'll cleave. Are there tentacles out still, or are there? Is there?
There's no tentacle out currently.
I'll cleave into. We can see the monster in the painting.
You can see the monster in the painting.
Can I cleaving finish to the monster in the painting?
You will hit the painting.
Fine. Black Dog, in 10 wisdom 10 rage.
Okay.
AC 29.
Rage.
AC 29. Yes, you hit the inanimate object.
Okay. There's plenty of paintings up here. 46 damage.
46 damage. You destroy the painting.
Feel good about yourself?
The painting still has like this painting of a sea monster on it, but the sea monster's like stuck in the last pose it was making.
All right, so that was an attack, a second attack, a cleaving finish. We'll move over towards the other painting and take a ready action with our haste attack against the bird if it comes out.
Okay. Sebastian, you're wailing about being hurt in the downstairs.
Okay, well, dimension door into the room.
Okay. Yeah, there's one of the paintings has been smashed by one of your barbarian colleagues.
Hey, the paintings are valuable, you idiot. And the wailing isn't me. That's an illusion.
Okay. Is it as per dimension door? Like, does it end your turn?
No, it's just move action. Let me double check.
If it says as per dimension door, then you stop. So that's the difference. It's the only thing. Some of them do, some of them don't. I don't know which one this
Does
goes
not
under.
provoke opportunity in any way, but any other movement she attempts as part of her move action provokes as normal. Okay, so nope.
No, it's just a weird thing. Okay, that's fine.
Anything else in the room?
You have your colleagues. There's a sculpture. There's a couple of landscape paintings. A painting on the floor.
We have C and Viz up. We're not seeing anything there.
Not from there. No.
Okay.
You should surrender, or we'll ruin all the paintings and sell it for scrap.
You've already bought the paintings coming from downstairs.
I'm talking to you.
If you damage the floors, I'll be very upset. A pox and a vomitus upon all of ye if you damage my floors.
I just had that hardwood installed.
All right. The next on the initiative list is, or unless Sebastian's doing something.
He'll ready a hostile psionic power against anything there.
Okay. Gotano.
Gotano's going to make his way up the stairs.
Nice.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me?
I gotta go help my friends. They get in trouble without me.
Oh, they've taken care of it. Besides, you can't get to the Happy Pagoda now. We'll have to make a whole new one somewhere.
Oh,
It'll
well.
take ages. Days, even.
That's too bad. I was really looking forward to seeing that lady and explaining why nothing is my fault.
Well, you can go into a sister's painting. That should
No,
be just as well.
I don't think so. I don't like that.
Her
Yeah.
sister's quite friendly, I guess, in a certain kind of pull your heart out of your nostril kind of way.
Okay.
You have a heart still, right? I don't think I have one anymore.
Tano kind of like just enough that he can kind of see above the floor on the on the stairwell.
Okay.
And he's got a little knife out and he's like, "Where they at? Come on." Knowing full well the butcher's up here to take care of everything.
Okay.
Trying to talk me into walking into a painting.
Come on, it would be fun. Wouldn't it be just tricksy if you'd walked into a painting? Nobody would expect it. It'd be so peculiar to do. All right. The next on the initiative is Molgromere.
I guess the only thing we can really do is like wait for that bird to stick its head out again. So I'm going to take a step. Swift action. I'm going to use my.
Need my square, I think.
Am I?
I'm huge. You can.
You're
be my
huge.
square.
He's huge. You could go right under him.
Okay.
Now, whether you want to be under the big inky gorilla, I have no idea.
Molgromere's
Gorilla farts. Black
heroic's not the word, but He likes to.
Molgromere's already cursed as it is, isn't it? He's got an oracle curse. He's got flippers.
Yeah.
His brother was a jerk.
Bring on the giant ink bird.
I didn't see the goldfish till now. That's awesome.
There's nothing wrong with the flippers.
Okay,
Nice.
so yeah, Swift he activates his archaeologist luck,
we all got our
and
Our props. Yeah.
ready in action for that bird to stick its head out.
Okay. All right. Give me a second. Akka. Well, Akka isn't saying anything. Kuroku oida. Kuroku oyoida. All right, Kuroku. Kuroku is going to is attacking from prone effectively. There are he's just going to attack something that's close. So 1, 2, 3 is Banta. Also, Banta is the champion. So if you get the painting, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3 Banta, 4 Molgromere, 5 Black Dog. Molgromere. AC 21.
No.
Okay. You had a ready to action. A beak does come like snapping at your toes as the little painting hops around a little bit.
Can Black Dog reach that? Because I think he's first in initiative.
If you have a ready to action, yep.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
Where's it attacking from?
AC 41 critical threat.
It's basically the painting is upside down on the floor and like a beak is coming out trying to snip at the heels.
AC 43 to confirm.
Yeah.
Standard damage.
We grab his beak and pull his ass out.
83 damage.
Okay.
Wham!
You bruise the beak
Damage the hardwood floors.
and the hardwood floors have just been. You pay for that? I can see light from up there.
Let's wait till the gorilla leaves the roof.
But just moving the paintings, very, very vicious work.
This wasn't part of the deal. All right.
Molgromere is going to take his ready.
Molgromere's a ready action.
AC 33.
Hits.
10 plus 28. Hang on.
Yeah, you don't want to play Pop the Weasel with Molgromere and Black Dog sitting there. the Gopher game or whatever.
No.
the
Game
whack-a-mole.
destroyed.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, whack-a-mole, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not on a character sheet.
Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, you're not in a good place for Val.
It's funny when you see somebody not able to keep up with the whack-a-mole and they miss every single one. And you can see their brain trying, and they're just not fast enough, so they're always just after it goes down.
36 damage.
30. Okay. There's this burst of black ink at your feet. The painting is no longer rattling.
Any more of you ink blots want to face us? I know I might.
Rather not. There's Gotano and Banta in your heads.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think we're good for now. It'll take us a while to regroup, I think.
Oh, we're panning that out. Where are you? Come on, we'll come see you now.
In telepathy, you could use all of your IQ points to talk.
Well, they
Or
had
you can just go if you want.
Oh, yeah.
He's method acting right now.
Captain, they're in here somewhere in one of these paintings.
You should listen to Champion, huh? Come out and play.
I have a feeling that your friends are ill-tempered.
Oh, yeah, they're very ill-tempered.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
these
worry.
are the nice ones, too.
You get used to it.
So, you're the champion. You've taken that title. I'm okay with this. Do you prefer condemned or justicely challenged or sacrifice or
I prefer screwed by the M. Touche. Banta summarize it all.
he's referring to Gotano in this. It's like, what would Gotano?
Fluffy piece of shit.
You can go with Thefty Man.
But you're not a man.
I am most of the time.
Well, it's just you're not really.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, mostly.
Just a bit.
Would you mind, Jin, tipping that painting back over? I believe the threats are gone.
Oh, no, they're hiding in other paintings.
This painting had the scary bird and the spider lady in it.
The spider lady was currently reforming, but it had this very.
Are they both smudgy?
They're both smudgy at this point. Yep.
This might be a way into the painting realm, given that the spider lady and the bird have been vanquished temporarily.
That's where they're hiding, I bet.
Yes.
We should get them.
We could try to enter the painting.
What? Black Dog's like not raging anymore. He's just taking a breather from the one round of rage.
It's like walking through a door. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Banta's showing disapproval.
Okay. Banta, roll a dex check for me with your reduced dex.
Dex of the Banta.
He doesn't like it, but he bumps into the painting.
18.
I'm not using my giant gorilla butt.
Minus 2. I'm trying to remember if it's a minus 4 or minus 2. Give me a sec here.
It's like a giant gorilla painting color.
Huge.
That sounds like a problem.
Oh no, that's
King Kong in the Louvre. Yeah, he knocks over some shit.
Please. I'll just roll d20 and then we'll decide.
I really like Denzel Washington. King Kong ain't got nothing on me is one of the best, just that's a baller line. That's such a good line.
There's an SNL skit about King Kong's dog coming through an apartment window.
Oh, yeah.
Funny.
It's King Dong.
Not 20.
Okay, you're able to keep all of your fur and everything from touching the painting.
Is there a big window I can climb out of?
There's a small window that you can climb out of.
Sebastian is going to go over and stick.
So this is the window.
Sebastian's going to go over and stick at a toe at the painting, from the leg.
Okay. You. Okay, it touches the painting.
Does it enter the painting?
It does not seem to be entering the painting.
Does anyone know how to trick magic items?
Banta takes a hair from his fur, goes tick, and is gonna use that hair against the painting.
Okay, what is Banta painting with his hair?
Banta's painting? He's
Yeah,
not.
what-
He's gonna stick it in the painting.
Okay, there's a black line in the painting now. That is the shape of Banta's hair.
Draw a door.
Tick. It's a gorilla drawing a box with a circle on one side.
Man, that's what happens when you don't got opposable thumbs. That's not a good idea.
Okay. Give me your craft check.
Artistry check. Finger painting. Skill. Craft. All right, it's the craft.
I mean, you're a carpenter. Can you?
I'm a
sketch a
carpenter.
door?
Do you know what doors look like? Yeah, you can.
I'm a carpenter. All right, I'll give you my carpentry.
Okay, there'll be a minor penalty to it, but it's probably better than you're just int check.
15.
15.
Could I draw a square?
Okay. It's you're like feeding it hairs, as in like you're putting them in. It's not like you're just drawing with it like a pencil. It actually is consuming the hair as you're drawing, but you're able to draw like a door within the painting.
Banta doesn't want to touch the door because his hair is getting stuck to the painting. He's like,
We're gonna go here for.
Banta's gonna. I think it's time to get you small again. Banta's gonna turn into Banta.
We're gonna go over here, and I'm going to make certain I'm on a different layer. So the first thing we're gonna do is, that's not what I want. I want the free draw. This is all kind of just blooshed out. It's all splatted. And now Banta is busy doodling a door. Ahmed, do you know how to use the drawing tools?
Let's see, tool. There we go. Bloop, bloop.
Welcome to the channel,
No,
folks.
that's not what I wanted. Let's see, draw a straight line. It's not really a straight line though. It's draw. Yeah, sure, straight line.
All right, for context, one of our party members was cursed. That's Ahmed's character. He's a monk. And we're fighting painting beings, and we have this theory that we can enter the painting as if like it's like a demiplane. And our monk, who isn't very smart, is finger painting a door onto the painting. There. You're all caught up.
There you
now.
go.
Now, we're like 50 games into this campaign, so...
More than that has happened, but...
There is your door. Banta turns into Banta. It is one good bloody door, if I say so myself. Good luck.
Sebastian,
I am not going there.
the intelligent goldfish, is going to like raise out of his bowl a little bit and see if he can touch the door with his fin.
Okay. Banta, do you want the door to open? Are you were you painting a functional door, or were you just painting a
door.
facsimile of a door?
Oh, I want this door to be able to open.
Okay. The door opens. There's now a painted door that is open off of the painting.
This is scary. But draw a Lamborghini.
Jinshe, could I get a fly spell, please?
Oh, Banta. Hold on. Banta's he's taking a swig from his drink.
Yep.
Okay, and he's gonna take like a
Okay. Just as a
One-
staging area, I've got all your tokens there just in case.
Sebastian has a rule to never leave the bowl, but this magical stuff is stuff that he doesn't understand, even though he is like Einstein tier in like intelligence. He's casting water bubble and is asking Jin for a fly spell.
water bubble. That's a funny spell.
He's a fish.
Banta's basically taking his clothes and he's wrapping it around his finger and he's spitting the magical ink, which used to be alcohol, onto his, like basically going, getting ink and drawing like a spear. You'll draw a spear on the painting and want it to be an actual weapon.
Okay, you've painted a spear.
Can
Give
you
me-
draw a pretty lady?
Oh, really?
What? I get lonely.
Okay, give me your craft carpentry check.
Okay.
Okay, Jin will touch Sebastian, give him a fly spell. Sebastian is leaving the bowl.
Not 20, 28.
Okay, the spear is masterwork. If you knew about drawing more than crafting wood, it would have had a magical bonus on it. But right now, it's a masterwork spear. Are you pulling the
then
masterwork spear out of the painting, or are you leaving it in the painting?
Banta's going to try to pull it out, making sure he doesn't touch the actual painting.
Okay. For a second there, your finger's kind of going into the painting, but you pull out your spear. How big is it?
It'll be a large spear. He's going to give it to what's his name? Jinshe.
Okay. Jinshe, you have a weightless masterwork spear for your size. It doesn't.
It's very strange. You just drew the thing. Like he's confounded. He's wise but not very smart. So
In your hand, it feels funny. Like it fills your grip, despite when you look at it, it's only touching at one point, but it doesn't cut you. It just fills the volume that you put your hand around.
I do not understand how much this is going to. This will break economy for many things.
we will put away our other spear and use the spear that Banta's giving us because we assume Banta knows what he's doing.
What an assumption.
No, this is the first time. First time I do this.
Yeah, but you're the one that's manipulating the painting, so Jinshe is following your lead and wielding the two-dimensional spear, which is amazing. Sebastian's trying to go into the painting.
Okay. The door that opens, Banta, does it allow creatures to enter the painting?
Never
You're
leave
the
the
one who
ball.
crafted it.
Never leave the ball.
Yes.
He sonically says to Molgromere,
You better thank me for this afterwards, after we're rich as thieves. Rich as kings.
Oh no, there's no bowl. Sebastian, you enter into the painting. Okay. You are flying through this painting. There is water. Blessed creatures always have water in their paintings. There's a watery surface below you. Everything is sort of these twisting darks and minimalistic amounts of color in this foggy, inky space. For those looking at the painting, Sebastian is now a water painted koi fish, like a watercolor koi, floating amongst the painting. You can see it maneuvering around. What are you going to investigate?
I'm gonna go investigate the spider lady that's all like regenning and kind of blurry.
Okay.
Fucked up.
Hmm.
We're all gonna die.
Okay. Give me a craft alchemy or knowledge arcana or like a knowledge history or craft like visual art or appraise. Those are like one of those.
It'll be knowledge arcana.
Knowledge arcana?
42.
Okay.
You dastardly spider lady, you had all of our warriors' minds in a twist. Look at you now.
Do you have any ranks in knowledge religion?
Yep, he's kind of ranks in all the knowledges.
Okay.
You want one of those?
Yes.
42. Same. Apparently, we are
We
the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
yes, you are. You are looking at the soul of a Jorogumo, which is the creature. These shape-changing monstrous humanoids that basically collect the skulls of men.
Does he still have telepathic bond or the mind link with Molgromere? It's like a low-level power, but also his telepathic bond with his familiar is up to a mile. Was that severed when I entered, or is it still going?
Give me 1 second.
He'll ping the two networks. Like his two.
Do they go between planes?
I don't think so.
Okay, so if they don't work between planes, then the answer would be no.
Okay.
But give me 1 second. It would be as per.
He's not very brave, so he's making the weird, like he's making like nervous noises as he's swimming around.
Sebastian, can you hear us? Can you hear me, Sebastian?
Okay, so it's this except for. Give me a percentile roll.
Sure. 40.
40. Are you 8th level?
Yes.
Your message spell is still working.
No, mind link.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. No, mind link's not on the list.
Is the door still open that he went through?
Yeah, the door's open. Yep. And it's hanging out. It's hanging out of the painting. Your weird painted door is hanging open.
Okay. Banta's gonna touch the thing with his finger and pull it back out. Does his finger like meld in and like come out normally?
Yep. Your finger you meld into be it like 2D inside the painting. Sebastian, you could see this massive gorilla finger come through the painting.
No, he's
Banta's massive.
Banta.
There's a very large human finger.
You see a painting of Sebastian like probably telling you off.
Sebastian flew deeper into the painting, so Sebastian's actually pretty small at this point for the people outside viewing. Where Banta's fingers being poked in the painting, it's absolutely massive.
All right, and what were those rolls of 42? What did that give?
So you were looking at the soul. You're looking at the actual soul of a Jorogumo. It's like the paint is forming itself around its soul. You do not you don't believe you could destroy it here. You think it's like souls are both physical, but they're also like everywhere kind of thing. Like they have a permanence. So you think the soul is in multiple locations.
Okay.
So you don't think that what you know is that so there's creatures here. It's reforming. There's an aspect of it's here that's here. There's also an aspect that's somewhere else. If you want to permanently kill it, you need to destroy the other end, not this end of it.
Banta's gonna try to push more of himself into the painting and see if he can still come back. Just going up to his elbow.
Okay. Give me a percentile roll.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. And Modron's gonna make me pay for my curiosity. 83.
Okay, that's fine. Sebastian, you flew into the painting, and you've gotten smaller in perspective. Where Banta is putting his hand into the painting, it looks like he's like a colossal titan of an arm just sort of coming through. Where you're like
swimming away from Banta's arm.
But as my hand goes in, do like my fingertips get smaller?
As your hand goes in, you're as big as you want to be, but your hand becomes like a sketch, like 2D, like watercolor.
I want to go in, but I am scared. This isn't a boon; it's a curse. I just haven't figured out what the curse is yet.
Once you go in, you'll find out.
I keep screwing around until I become a painting.
All right.
So my way through the D&D.
Basically, Marty, you can read a Jorogumo creature entry effectively in full.
Okay. Well,
Give me 1 int check to remember stuff.
I think I get to add double my roll on this.
You get double your int modifier. Yep.
So 25.
25. Okay. You
I don't know how to spell the thing you told me to look at, so I don't even know how to.
You don't even know how to do the thing I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So, I can't do it.
I can't do it. I completely. I'm like, I'm not even. And this is a thing on Pathfinder 1. All right.
Yep. This is a monster manual creature.
And this is what the spider lady is.
This is what the spider lady is. Okay.
What the fuck?
I didn't make it up. I told you. Let's see our appropriate encounter. Just fucking super hard.
Oh my god, this thing is awful. It's a nightmare fuel.
Okay.
Here, I'll paste it in chat. Other people can look. This has Fox written all over it.
Did you see that poison? Look at the poison.
Yeah, the 3 saves, D6 wisdom damage.
Oh. Talk about a warrior killer.
So, Sebastian, you think that with those rolls, you might be able to steal some of her legs?
Like, for myself?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't want to admit that having legs has its usefulness. It is clearly an evolutionary trait.
Mutation.
That those monkey-brained idiots take for granted. Extra legs.
Mash, eh?
I mean, he'll go back and he'll start assessing.
Okay.
He's now gonna go. Let me flip the
Spiderfish.
Spiderfish does whatever a spiderfish does.
Oh, gets into all sorts of trouble. It wasn't me. I'm just a goldfish. He looks so innocent, doesn't he?
Okay.
I think I said goldfish near my phone too many times, and this thing came up and it like, you want one of these, don't you? I'm like, oh yes, I actually.
Yes, I do.
I do. Thank you.
It was going to be that or a bag of crackers. Was the only options you had. All right, Banta. How much more fiddling with this doorway are you going to do?
Yeah, Molgromere. This seem to have obviously very good control on this painting thing, but I am worried.
About what?
I'm afraid of what happened if I go in and I cannot come out, or maybe I turn into painting forever. Like I become, just like this, not,
We would cut you out.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. This is scary.
It's fine. You
Hey,
would.
Black Dog, what you think?
If I have to go in there to save you, I will.
I don't think is something to be saved from.
Well, then we'll cut you out, like Molgromere said.
Jinshe, what is your opinion?
Perhaps this is a thing that you must face in order to break your curse. There are many examples in life and death where the circle must be completed. Take, for instance, the great sun and its cycle.
Put face palms. Okay, get that over with.
You are in your darkness. We will be here to invite the dawn.
Okay. Hey, Gotano. Oh, never mind. Screw you. Okay, let's go. Oh, partly your fault.
What happened to being your lucky fox? I don't know.
Good point. He grabs Gotano.
No!
You notice that nobody else flinches when Banta is grabbing Gotano.
He's like,
the moment
Banta-
the moment they get through the door, Molgromere's like, "Oh no, I've lost Gotano."
Banta thinks that he is wanted by this. He's wanted by this narrator, so this might be bad for him. He's gonna let go, like as he pushes his way through. He's not gonna pull you through with him. He'll make you decide that on your own.
Sebastian looks like he's eating, like a little fish, kind
So,
of like eating.
Banta's gonna step through the door.
Yeah, come on in.
Can I spend a fortune point like Gotano falls through the door?
Sure. Where Gotano
he wouldn't go involuntarily, but Mark would like the story to go. He went through the door.
Yeah. So Banta's clothing just sort of like wisp, like he's got the belt with the poofy pants, and it seems to just sort of kind of connect to Gotano on the way through, and Gotano is sucked into the painting as well.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Gotano. I didn't mean to.
Banta, how big do you think you are in the relative to Sebastian and Gotano?
Oh, one's a tiny fox, the other's a tiny goldfish, so I'm pretty big compared to them.
Like Gotano's a good example. How much bigger than Gotano? There we go. All right.
Let's see. There we go. There you go.
He's like the grand Buddha of the painting.
He grabs his belly. If there's a bigger setting, I take it.
Okay. All right. This place is like exhilarating and dangerous feeling. You feel like you have more control here than you've had in the quote unquote real world. There's a sense of confidence, refreshment. You haven't thought this clearly in years. Like the migraines that you were having from not being able to drink are just.
This place is very pleasant.
What are you talking about, you big bald bastard?
No, can't you feel it? Feels fantastic here. His speech is cleared up.
Nom, nom, nom. Oh, this is good. It tastes weird.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Sebastian?
Eating legs.
Why?
Spider Lady was bad, but I could use some of her power.
Fair enough. Have fun. So, Gotano,
You should eat the bird.
why did you come in here with me?
Eat the bird.
You pulled me through, you bad dog.
No, I let you. Let's go investigate.
Parachute pants.
Let's walk around and am I floating or am I stepping in the water? Or...
Do you prefer to? I think you prefer to walk upon the water, as is truly graceful.
Tiptoe like the crane I am.
Okay.
Sploosh, sploosh. I'm so graceful.
Or you could be a kaiju and just be like.
I know it's you know it's like little circles,
little taps, little circles. Gotano, please describe to me the things that you have that protect you from being sensed or detected. Because I think you've got some, and I don't fully understand them all, so I would like you to tell me about them.
That prevent me from being detected?
Is it only alignments?
Yeah, well, yeah, only alignments, yeah.
Okay, so the other ones aren't there yet. There, you don't. That's the one. Okay.
What does Gotano look like in the painting verse?
Gotano is a villainous caricature of his normal self.
The big mustache.
He's got a curly mustachio. His eyebrows are
like the human form, or
no, it would be his natural form. So he would be a kitsune with a villainous mustache and sharp eyebrows.
Evil eyebrows.
And it's doing the there's a if you're familiar with he's got this funny mask on his head that doesn't really cover his face. A black dog recognizes it from some of the plays, and it's used to signify bandits. So he's got like the bandit, it'd be the equivalent of a bandana, but it's like the bandit bandana that would be like, that's the bad guy bandana.
like
He's
the Zorro mask or whatever.
He's got like the Zorro mask kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
He's very much the villain. I see a boat.
Banta has started drawing with the ink that he can spit out.
Okay. Okay. There is a boat, and the boat is beckoning. You know that getting on the boat will take you to a place that is warming for all. Mostly you, but we'll say all.
Banta will not sorry, whoops. Let's do that. Let's actually use this button. There we go, that's a good one. Let's go size.
Banta, do you like chicken?
Who said that?
Sebastian.
Yes, this chicken is fine.
You should eat some of the bird, take some of its powers.
Hmm? That wing would be interesting.
Yep.
Flying gorilla.
Yep.
Sebastian's suggesting that you eat some bird.
Okay. Are you going to eat some bird?
Oh god, what the fuck's this doing to my character? Why not? Let's see what happens.
Ultimate power.
Yeah, no negative side effects at all.
We're beyond negative side effects, man.
You now poop eggs.
You golden goose. That's how you summon.
Banta draws. Banta. Why does that have to be ostrich? Why is it an ostrich egg?
The fight starts. He drops his pants. You'll be in trouble in a minute.
Oh, it's Super Mario 2. Oh no.
So as Banta finishes drawing the boat and decides to step on it and shrinks, he grabs two wings that are being formed and brings it with him as he starts going.
Okay.
And he pours some alcohol on it and it keeps.
Make a note on
Curse
the top of your
number 5.
on the top of your sheet. It is SW is the note, and I'll tell you what that means later.
Screwed wisely. All right. SW. Sweet wings.
Oh, that sounds. I can go for some sweet rings right now. Sweet chili.
Wings of painting. Crane. Wings. Soul.
Glorious champion. Please bring your friend to me.
Gotano.
Gotano, the winds have picked up and seem to be blowing you towards the boat. You're muted.
He's hanging.
Hey, let me give you a hand.
Of the door. It's like, nope, I'm going nowhere now. This is my home. Somebody help me!
Okay.
I'll give you all the help that you need. He picks me. Come here.
The door seems to start like shaking. Gotano's fingers start to slip one by one.
A Molgromere boot steps on one hand. Black Dog boot steps on the other.
Turn me to mop the poop deck, will you?
Horrible crew. The pirates for
I
a
think the
reason.
3 guys outside the painting are just watching what's going on.
They get to see everything that's happening.
Black Dog puts his massive sword away and he just takes a knee and he's watching the painting like with disgust almost. Like this level of sorcery is beyond his comprehension.
Molgromere's just looking at the boat going, how are you going to steer that thing?
Hey, I drew a wheel.
Jin is collecting up the fishbowl and the fishbowl legs and kind of like stowing them just in case we need to make a hasty retreat.
Molgromere, can you hear me?
He's also blocking the doorway, the stairwell in case Yabo.
You're going to pay for the floor damage.
Molgromere, can you hear me?
Can I hear him?
Do you have a
Door's open.
the door is open. So yes, you can communicate through the door because the door is open. You want to communicate out the door is open. So yes, you can communicate
I
out the
can
door.
hear you. What are you doing?
I have no idea. But this boat's gonna take me somewhere important. Isn't that right, little fox? Wait, is my voice distorted
no.
when it goes outside, or is it still...
It sounds like you're really far away. Like it's this.
I don't know if you'll be
It's,
able
far,
to hear me.
it's also like you're really small because you're like the size you are on the painting.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear me for much longer. Looks like this boat will take me farther into the painting.
Sebastian sees Banta and the Gotano in the boat. He's like, nom, nom, nom. He'll start to go down towards the boat and then come back for a couple more noms and then go to the boat.
Okay.
He'll just rest on Banta's shoulder.
Yes. Time for a parley.
Indeed.
The boat begins to, the winds change and the boat begins to sail towards the pagoda in the distance. Black Dog, Jinshe, Molgromere, you can see them like sailing deeper into the through smaller and smaller as they fly through perspective, or they sail through perspective in the painting.
Black Dog just looks over his shoulder to Molgromere, like, are we doing anything?
Molgromere shakes his head. Got no choice. They're gonna get stuck in there without us. All right, Molgromere steps through the door.
Okay. Give me a charisma check.
Oh, Captain. Do I know they're here?
Black
Can I
Dog's
feel
gonna
them?
follow.
Can I feel them enter the painting? My painting.
Plus
Taking ownership so far.
my luck bonus on there, so 26.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to move yourself into the painting.
Black Dog.
You are appropriately sized to Gotano and Sebastian.
17.
17. The painting doesn't like you. If you have use magic device on your, like, you can add that to the.
Oh, he does. He's got a +8 use magic device.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
no, the painting does like you. Yeah,
Okay.
For a second there, it didn't go, and you had to like push harder.
Kenku magic.
Yes, this is some bull.
he like Kenku magic. He took his finger and like cut it on his armor and he knows that magic is in his blood and he takes it quite literally. So he used his blood to get it.
I will ink the yes. Okay, now Jinshe is the only one left outside.
Captain, do you want me to stay outside or shall I attempt to enter?
Attempt to enter, if not, just guard the painting.
Okay. Jin's charisma is 10.
Just like
Oh, this will take a while.
He does have an ability.
enter painting. Yeah, it's a good feat.
Guiding Sun. Whenever the shaman can see the sun, I add my charisma modifier on all charisma-based skill checks. It does not say checks, though. He'll, with his tail, take down one of the boards, let some sunlight into the room.
There's a big bap. I can still hear you up there.
Dirty 20 with the
a dirty 20 with the sunlight upon your scales. You're able to enter the painting, and the attic becomes silent. I'm coming up there. Okay. Jinshe, Black Dog, Molgromere. More, I suppose. There is a strong wind blowing you towards the boat.
Okay, we'll ride the wind to the boat.
Okay.
Or at least Molgromere will.
Yeah, we'll go. We're following our captain.
Yeah.
Okay. The legs are a construct. I think your legs are outside.
Okay.
I think this is still out there. All right. Okay. You begin sailing deeper into the painting. Jinshe, your painted spear feels very mighty in your hands, especially within the painting itself. You can treat its damage as one size category larger.
Nice.
As Bent was to draw a mighty spear. You make your way to the back of this backwards to the pagoda. There's a set of stairs and a very concerned-looking, inky female form. Basically, we're just going to go over to this ink splot to represent the inside of the pagoda.
Okay.
There is a woman that seems to be comprised of ink, who is somewhat here and somewhat not. She is not looking you in the face. The champion and the usurper.
You what now?
Usurper.
Maybe you said that. I don't serve. I never said but nothing.
Gotano, I think you know what you've done.
I didn't do nothing. I was just there.
Wait,
Honesty is the best policy.
what did Gotano do?
Gotano didn't do nothing. Why do I keep telling you?
Why did Bad Boy
I
tell
didn't
you?
do nothing.
Gotano.
Damn fish. Keep me doing it for that.
She whips her hand across, and a bunch of like ink splatters a scene in front of you of a lab. 1 second.
Oh, this place.
Flashback.
Flashback.
Where is this from?
It is a. I'm going to go tool. Center players on the current. Force players the current map. It begins drawing a beautiful environment. This beautiful pink and purple landscape with a brilliant castle up top of a waterfall. and all the colors start to drain away, to leave nothing but black and white stills. Within this place, there was a lab and a stone and an experiment and an egg. An egg of shadowy substance. This experiment was disrupted by these representations of a frog and a fox and a monkey.
It's all the fox's fault.
This is just the fox.
I wrong place, wrong time. That's all I gotta say. I wasn't experimenting with shadow stuff. That was someone else.
Yeah, we could go back to
Session 1 or something.
Chapter 1, Session 2 was called Paint It Black.
Okay. There was an artifact at the heart of this. This eye. This draconic eye that you were sent to steal that was part of this experiment.
Okay.
And the rat was killed, and the frog was captured, but the monkey and the fox got away.
Yeah. We barely survived what that crazy wizard was doing.
That crazy wizard is no more. Film my.
And it seems all guilty parties have been punished. Thank you for letting me know. I feel much better about the situation now and can finally sleep well. Can I go now?
Oh, my sister chose her champion. Are you one of mine?
Huh?
Okay, she turns and her form is only partially there. She's like these strips of ink that are like almost like she's partially here, partially other places, but it's along lines as she rotates. My sister has picked up the debt of your friend.
That was dumb.
Which map should we be on?
We're going to go back to the swan painting. Force players to current map.
There it is.
May
I do a good boat.
Mayu Sotora has chosen your friend, and he is here within my domain. It's unfair for her to have a champion and for me to not.
Well, you have 3 wonderful candidates right here. It just points to his right. All of them are very powerful and very strong.
I do not wish to be a painting of darkness.
Their edges are not frayed. I need someone with frayed edges. They would be torn asunder by my ink.
Are you sure? I think that Black Dog's got lots of split ends. That's pretty
Is,
straight to me.
Banta just pushes you forward a bit.
Would you not fucking do that, you fucking big giant gray piece of crap?
Okay.
You may have sold your soul to the painting people. I'm pretty good with mine.
What exactly was that eye? What did you do?
Nothing.
Oh,
Guys, some woo. He was the one who's supposed to be watching that damn thing.
Magic is color and structure, just like art. The colors represent the schools, the sources of magic.
So you're not a fan of shadow magic, is what you're suggesting?
Shadows make up the structure. It is the other half. The weave is an incorrect interpretation. It is structures and colors. Shadow and dark. There is no space in between. It is all one harmonious thing.
Oh.
Besides, the weave was broken. The rules changed.
It's not really true.
Why
Is
am
it
I
not?
without color?
I mean, like 1 or 2 rules change. That's it. Come on.
Without color, you are pure structure.
I don't understand.
You seem to be
Yeah.
bereft of any pigments.
Structure creates order. Colors create chaos.
Structured colors are more ordered than without.
I think someone had a traumatic childhood.
She turns, like her whole other arm is completely invisible or like in a different location.
This is someone who gets piercings just to feel something.
Oh my.
You, so I would just like to go now, please.
It's getting quite uncomfortable, wouldn't you say, little fox?
Speak plainly. What is it that you want from us? What is your aim?
Oh, we'll burn every painting ever.
Well, we purchased the paintings. We technically own you.
I am not limited to here. I can transcend any masterwork.
No, don't turn us into art-hating heathens. I swear,
destroy
we have the
everything.
capability of smashing every piece of art we come across.
Yeah, we come across a lot. We're
I
very
am-
art-sensitive people.
I understand the structure of your mind. Sebastian,
Oh.
you would not destroy new magics. We merely seek to fill in the gaps created by those who destroyed the old. And some of those who facilitated the destruction will be helpful to us.
Well, I would be happy to get Sun Wu for you because talk about structure and stuff. He loves to organize things. He's got little tags in his books and stuff. So I think he's your guy.
Oh, yeah,
Besides,
he's quite organized in his dysfunctional sort of way.
yeah, besides, he's got a cute little tail, and sometimes he goes ooh ooh, and it's really funny. And yeah, I think you'll really enjoy having him on your team.
Someone's not seeing the bigger picture here.
You can shut the hell up. You signed on with this with no thought whatsoever. So fuck off.
I do not demand you sacrifice your color. You must sacrifice your structure to me.
That sounds fucking worse. So how about I take a little cup and I take a good long piss in it. And I'll sacrifice that to you.
Okay,
Inky, painted, Harley.
give me a will save or a charisma check. You can choose whichever you prefer to do.
I
Oh my
don't
God.
know.
Gotano is very.
Come on, guys, go get it.
We still don't understand what's going on.
We'll save. All right.
All this shit is beyond me.
16, I'm guessing will not make it.
Okay, your PP isn't there. There's no place for the PP.
You took my baby.
Oh my goodness.
Look what she did! Look what she did! I need that.
Yeah.
That's quite unfortunate, my friend. I see why you're always pissed off.
Oh, when I get out of this painting, I'm a fireball every art studio in the freaking continent.